All right, how about now? Oh, that should do it. Oh my goodness, that looks loud. Alrighty. Oh, you should be able to hear me now. Go ahead and drop off this guy. All right. Okay, anyways, got a new webcam, thanks to all the donations over the summer, because, yeah, I totally missed all those. But yeah, let's get going. You join me on P3D, of all things, in the 737. We're going to follow the real United 1780 from San Francisco to Portland, and we're going to do it in real time. They leave in about an hour, and so do I. So I'm going to do all the pre-flight stuff, putting in the routes, putting in fuel, payloads, programming everything, basically getting it all ready to go. We're going to hopefully push about the same time they do. And yeah, we'll follow along in Flight Radar, and we'll follow me along in VATSIM. And yeah, put the whole thing together. Just kind of nerdiness, you know, little bits of dorkiness in there. So if you hear the audio going in and out, it's just because I'm switching tasks in between. So I'm going to go ahead and file my flight plan here with VATSIM. Let's go ahead and pull this over here so you guys can actually see it. And by you guys, I of course mean Diver of all people, but you know, why not? So we got our Sim Connect up here running. So let's go to our flight plan. I've already made one here, San Francisco to Portland. And this is all our goodies. Basic route, it's really not too crazy. A couple of remarks on there just so they know I made it in sim brief, so if it sucks, that's why, because I'm just using the automatic one, because I'm lazy like that. And we'll go ahead and file. Oh, biscuits, I need to connect first. So 739 United, what am I? 1780. United 1780. It is a 739. I don't have a cell cal code because normally it's right here in the cockpit, but I don't have it this time. So that's cool. I guess we'll go UA1780 since that's how it shows normally. And connect. And we're connected, and flight plan, file, boom. So now they know that I exist, and they'll be looking for me. Get that off on the other screen here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with the pre-flight here on the jet. So let's hop up top, start our IRSs to nav align. Flight recorder will fire up once everything gets on there. Zoom in a little here so I can see. And we'll start messing around with the overhead panel here momentarily. Oh, thanks, brother. That would be my big brother. Of course, he's going to be a big fan of this one. If you're up for massive nerdiness, like huge amounts of nerdiness, the actual airplane flying Flight 1780 is the airplane that I've actually picked. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, I got the chance. It's a short flight, so yeah, we'll absolutely rock that one out. Anyways, I got the IRSs coming on, so I'll connect ACARS as soon as those are in. But I'm going to have to do the same thing for the FMC, so I guess we'll get started with some stuff here with GSX and get those going. I've already got the jetway connected. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get catering on board, and we'll go ahead and request fuel also. Request refueling. And, oh, thanks, brother, for the follow. Good stuff. Okay, so it looks like he's already given me my pre-departure clearance. That was fast. I didn't even call yet. Thanks, buddy. So let's go ahead and pull that up. And we got refueling, and that is requested, so really nothing else to do there. So we'll get GSX out of the way. All right, we got all kinds of subs from the big brother. Thank you much. Yeah, I know it's a 787 that goes flying, but that was the only one I could find. Let's watch our catering vehicles do their thing here. Probably need to open the doors for them. Flights and actions, doors, forward and aft. And let them do their thing. And while I'm waiting for the catering vehicles, I'm going to go ahead and open up my cargo doors too. Because eventually we're going to need to load them up. Open, forward and aft. Yep, menu, back to the FMC. Anyway, so while they're doing their thing, I am going to pull in my flight plan here so you can kind of see what I'm doing as far as getting all this all squared away. This is the operational flight plan as spat out by SimBrief. It is actually a really, really, really good representation of what an actual OFP looks like. Yes, Ringrose, I am currently live just on Twitch because I'm somehow still a Twitch affiliate, so I can't dual stream. I guess that's one of the rules. But anyways, it'll go to YouTube as soon as this is all over. But yeah, I've got my operational flight plan up. This is, again, a pretty good approximation of what the real ones are used by United Airlines, as I've learned from folks who know. So we got Flight 1780 on the 27th of October. It is the 26th, but of course we operate on Zulu time. So we get all our weather data, when we're going to be going, so 1825 local, 125 Zulu time. So like I said, about 50 minutes from now for when that one's going to go. The OFP is based on the current weather, so we are going to fly with the real weather currently happening right now in San Francisco, so that's kind of cool. But as far as what we're going to do here, we're going to load up the FMS San Francisco to Portland. There's our different GPS points, although that's going to pick up automatic. Flight level 360, temperature minus 56, yeehaw. Triple pause at 361, so we're going to be going right down the middle for where we need to. Plan for runway 1 left. I may get one right from the traffic controller here at San Francisco. We'll see. Winds are currently 020 at 4, so slight headwind of 4 knots, slight crosswind, not even enough to matter. We're going to be running with our anti-ice off and, of course, air conditioning on because we don't want to bake everyone. Zero fuel weight, 138,691. Takeoff weight, 154,868. Landing weight, 154,785. So not heavy, not light, kind of in the middle. We got all our goodies here. This is basically all my stuff that I need to know as far as fuel goes. So, reserve fuel, how much fuel I actually need to get to my destination, what I need to have at the gate, which is the important one, and what I'm going to have remaining once I get to Portland, assuming I go straight to Portland and don't have to divert to Seattle, which I don't think I will. This is the actual flight plan itself. So this is your ICAO-based flight plan for what it looks like with the real deal. As far as information I need on the rest of the OFP, most of this is going to be automatically loaded into the FMC for the airplane. But we'll have our winds, so there's certain things that we need to know. Oh, they want my doors closed already. That was quick. Doors. Did they need both of them closed? Yes, forward and aft closed. I guess while we're waiting on that, we can go ahead and start the boarding process. I don't know how many people it's going to board me, so it may take longer than I like. And let's see, how's our GPS doing? Still aligning. Where were we? Menu, back to the FMC. We'll go to that pause init page here in a second. I'm going to check my quick information here from VATSIM. What were they saying? Pre-departure clearance, departure San Francisco 0104 Zulu, so way early. Transponder 4532, route changed. San Francisco to the Truckin' 2, to the Griftel Machu Timbers, so they want me out the Truckin' 2 departure. Climb via SID, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure, 132, plan runway 1 right, so they want me on the Truckin' 2 departure. Well, that's no fun. I planned the night 3, but okay. I guess I'll take the Truckin' 2 if I must. Quite all right. Luckily for me, that doesn't mess up anything on the routing that I have. I'm going to go ahead and start up my EFBs here. Oh, hey, Kolf and Garen? Kolf and Garen? I guess? Sorry, I didn't even have a chance of pronouncing that one correctly. Let's see here. Did GSX go ahead and start that load up? Yes, boarding passengers now. Cool. So we'll get them going. And I guess once the IRSs are all aligned, then we're good to go. Head back to the cockpit. How we doing for the load up? Yep, they're getting ready to start loading bags and everything on there. So hopefully GSX is done before I have to reset them and do what I need to do there. So anyways, I got my pre-departure clearance here from the guys on VATSIM. Oh, enter IRS position. Looks like we're just about there. So pause in it. We're going to go San Francisco. SFO. And of course, Window Seat Soto, my big brother, will naturally bust my chops sufficiently if I've messed up anything on deciding my gates and all the other goodies on there, so we'll see how it goes. So we got that in there. We got our IRS positions, and IRS is aligned. Cool. So let's go KSFO to KPDX for Portland. And we're going to go... Oh, what did you say? 08 left, I think he said? No, 1 right. 01 right. 01 right for my expected runway. And flight number, we'll request that here in a second. But why not? We'll punch it in. United 1780. United 1780. Boink. Flight plan request. Select. Who's messaging me on Steam? Oh, look, it's Hammer. You should come back as a rifleman. Have an opening on my fire team. Yeah, sorry, dude. I wish I had the time for the 506, but it has been an interesting life. Let's go ahead and load this this flight plan here. And again, this is simulating a pull straight from ACARS, which I should have already initialized. Oops! Let's go to the FO seat and get that done. So let's go to the D-Link, ACARS, Preflight, and United 1780 on the 27th. So we're going KSFO. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. SFO, there we go. San Francisco to PDX. So normally this is what I'd have to do in order for dispatch to actually send me my stuff here. But, you know, games be games. You know, we're doing what we're doing here. So let's see here. Time en route. We're expecting 1 hour 31 minutes for our total time en route. So 0131 for our en route time. And our departure time is expected in Zulu of... I was just looking at it 2 seconds ago. 125, we're expecting our out time. So 0125. Airline code is pretty obvious. UA for United Airlines. And fuel on board, that is incorrect. Fuel on board today is going to be... fuel. 1667, but in reality what we need is 16177, so they know how much gas we got. So that's actually 16, call it 16.2. Close enough. 16.2 on the fuel on board. Or not. Alright, I guess I'll load up my gas here and get it done. Menu. Fuel. Since waiting for the fuel truck is a nightmare. It just takes forever to get everything gassed up. So we're going to go 16.7, well 16,677 on the gas. 16,677 on the fuel. Barely anything for this airplane. And zero fuel weight, 138.7, make sure that checks. 138.691, yep, that checks. So now we'll head back over to our FO seat, 16.6, good enough. Data link connect, now we're talking to dispatch, now they know I exist. Back to the FMC. So we're going to go UA1780. One day I'm going to remember my flight number. And runway 01 right, I believe is what they told me to take. Take that, activate, execute. Now we're going to do our performance initialization. So our gross weight, which is basically our takeoff weight of what we need, again we had here on our OFP, is 154.9. So 154.9. I'm not going to worry about the planned fuel because I don't want to mess with them. I believe we were cruising 36,000 feet. Let me make sure on that one. Yep, flight level 360, so 360 is what was planned. Reserves on board. Got to do a little bit of math here. So let's go ahead and bring up our calculator. And the reserves I'm looking for are my FAR, my 15 minutes, which is basically 45 total minutes of fuel, plus my alternate. So we're going to have 2407 plus 1486 plus 3201. We'll call it 7.1 on board for the reserves. 7.1. Cost index was listed on the OFP again, which is right here. So 48. And cruise winds. This is also from the OFP. We're going to check our top of climb winds, which were here, 020 at 75. Was that 020 or 8? Can I not read? 028 at 75. 028 at 75 for our cruise winds. Outside air temperature, I'm happy with that. So let's go. Next page, anything to put in there? Nope. execute that so the airplane knows what we're going with. Then we're going to go to our N1 limit here, and now we get to work out our set temps. So we currently got our performance here. Let's copy our FMC data. We're going 1 right. Oh, biscuits. Thanks, GSX. Now you want to put the gas on board. Okay, so let's go. Flight sim actions, fuel. Let's just put 16,000 so it doesn't take long. Let's go 16, what was it, 677 I think it was, and go. I guess we can see what they're up to. Oh, look at our boy down here. They already finished loading the bags. Our guys are here already fueling it all up. And we're done. Pretty much immediately. So thanks, GSX. Appreciate the look there. We got a dry runway and winds. I guess I can pull that from Active Sky. Current from San Francisco. Winds are nothing. So variable. Show keyboard 000 at 000. Outside air temperature is 23, but oh well, we're close enough. Altimeter 3011, 30.11, and that takeoff weight one more time was going to be takeoff weight 154868. Yep, that's good enough. United does not use D-rates, so we're going to go optimum, air conditioning on, anti-icing off. Oh, CG, I need that. I'll go ahead and close this out right quick. Back to my menu, back to the FMC. Take off, get our CG here, 24.1. 24.1. Now we can calculate. What do we got? It wants a set temp of 32 degrees. So let's back this up one more here and go to our performance N1 limit. 32 degrees. And there's that. Off to takeoff. It wants flaps 5. And that's calling for, what was it? It seems like a lot of power, but oh yeah, 100.4. So it seems legit. We're not going to punch in all this stuff quite yet here. We need to punch in some of our goodies here. So our winds are 0.00000 across the board. Actually, I need to find out that runway slope. So let's pull up our friend Top Cat and pull that up. Find out what the runway is. I don't think it's too crazy. So takeoff. Not even going to use the right airplane. I just want to see San Francisco. Runway 01 right. And no slope, so easy enough. We just put in 00. And then we got all that on there. So that's our takeoff. That's pretty much everything we need. We need to see 144, 146, 156, 145, 146. Close enough. I'm taking the FMC data. Pop, 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 and we're there. So we should be good on that. We need our trim set at 5.1. So let's pull that on back. 5. Is that it? Yep, pretty close. Nope, not quite. Close enough. 503. I'll take it. So we got all those goodies on there. And how we doing here on pre-flight? Okay, now we got to get the all these bits up. So we got 156 set for our V2, but we have a couple other things we need to do. We got to set our departure. So we're going to depart San Francisco. We're going off of 01 right, and he wants us on the Truckin' 2. And then I am coming off of the we're going off of that transition, off the departure. And then for our arrival into Portland, this one I don't know. I don't know what they're going to want me doing. I'm going to take the Timber 2, but I don't know for sure which runways we're going to go in. The real ones were landing on 2.8, so I'm going to take a 2.8 for the Timbers 2, and hopefully that's what I get, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit awkward. And I'm coming off of Machu. But I'm going to leave it be for now and take the airplane in there. Hopefully Portland Center can tell me what it's going to be when I get there. Otherwise it tends to be a bit of a pain in the neck getting the airplane all reset up and everything. But a couple things to do here on the climb page. We need to figure out our target airspeeds and our reset speeds. So Our V2 for the takeoff was FMC, index, and takeoff. It was 156, so normally what I do is I just set 156 plus 70 knots, and that's going to give me my safe flying speed. So we're going to go 156 plus 70 is 226, up to 4,000 feet over field elevation. So field elevation is basically sea level at San Francisco, so we'll just call it 4,000 feet. So we're going to go 226 up to 4,000 feet for our safe climb speed. And then for our target climb speed, we're going to set 250. So we climb at 250 the whole way up. The reason we do this is so we're not burning ridiculous amounts of fuel, picking up speed that we don't need. So let's see. So on our cruise page, we can go ahead and... sorry, it's on our climb page, legs page. Route data. I need my winds. That way the airplane knows what it's going to do, even though it's not too crazy. It's not a crazy long flight, so the winds don't play a huge factor. We're not going to catch the jet going east or anything along those lines, like on a transcontinental or something. So this should do just fine. So we got our winds now. We're going to load those into the FMC. Winds uploading. Cruise winds at 360, uplink, execute, excellent. Then for our descent page, we're going to go to our descent forecast into Portland and get these all loaded up. Almost. And there she is. Destination loaded. So now we've got our climb, we've got our cruise, we've got our destination, execute. So that's our climb page is set. Our cruise page, doesn't really matter, we're all set there. In our descent page, we have our descent winds. As for our route, let's check our legs, make sure we don't have any discos or discontinuities. There's basically nothing, so it's one of the easiest routes I'll ever have to fly. And then the other thing I wanted to check is see on VATSIM, do we actually have a controller up right now in the Portland airspace? Let's pull up our VATSIM map here. And ATC. And... we don't, but we do have everything coming out of San Francisco. It's going to be a pretty busy way out, and then we'll be on our own for going into Portland. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and set my arrival onto 28 into Portland. And they were landing 28 left into Portland. So we're going to do that on the Timbers, on the Matthew, on the Maver. Boink! And that's all set there. We're going to reset our fuel usage, and let's start setting up the jet here, because we need to go here pretty soon. What was my squawk code for VATSIM? He wanted me on... where I'm looking, 4532 for VATSIM. So let's go and set 4532. 4, 5, 4532. We'll turn on that transponder here in a little bit. We're going to start to need some light. It's going to start getting dark here by the time we're taking off here from San Francisco. So let's go ahead and crank these guys up, turn everything up, just so I have it. And set that, set that. Let's go to the FO, do the same thing. And main panel. Excellent. So we got that all set. I'm not going to set the floodlights on quite yet, but we need to start setting goodies up here. Yes, I am alive, Army Ranger 2233, and hey, Zimmo Lindsay. Nice to have you on. Didn't miss anything on there. Nothing too crazy. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and set our course for the runway departure. So I'm just going to pull up my handy-dandy charts here so we can see what it all is. San Francisco, open charts list. We're actually going off of runway 1 left. What is it, 1 left? I think it was 1 left. God, I got to figure it out here because I got a taxi. Where was it? I'm still learning how to read these. I'm kind of new to the whole VATSIM shindig. San Francisco. 1 right. Alright, so let's check 1 right. That final approach course is 104. So we're going to set 104 in our course and in our headings just so everything is talking the same. 104, and on the FO side. Come back. A little jumpy. Get our flight directors on, get our auto throttles on. VORs are already turned on. We're going to set our speed for V2. So we're going to go V2 here is 156, just so I got a good heading bug and I know where to go. Oh no, it's our, say, climb speed. What was that, 226? Yeah, something like that. Just so I know when I need to be maneuvering. And then he said for my departure, fly, climb via SID. So he's probably going to give me 36,000 right out of the gate. So I'm going to just go ahead and set 36,000. If he wants something else, I will listen for it. 36,000 feet. And at this point, we can arm VNav and we can arm LNav once we get closer to where we're actually going to be on that guy. Let's get our engine page up on my center stack here so I can see it. Alright, we're almost done with our passengers here. We got another 20 minutes or so before we absolutely need to be going. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm good there. Altimeter is set, correct. We'll worry about our minimums when we're on our way there. I'll go ahead and set the FO to the plan page, because that's just what I like to see. Kind of get a big view of how everything's going to look. Go away, I know the door's open. So there's our whole plan page, just about the whole way to Portland. And then for my side here, we're good. I don't really need the airports on. Don't really need the data on. Position? Yeah, sometimes I like it just to kind of get an idea of where I'm at. And stations, I don't really need the VORs either. I'm not going to turn on the weather radar yet because I don't want to microwave everyone's brains. All those poor guys down there. They would be a bit cross with me. But let's check up top, make sure we're happy with the overhead panel. We are all aligned up. Yep, we're good there. Let me go ahead and start my goodies. Go ahead and start the fuel pumps pumping so I know they're actually going to work. Start the yaw damper. Go ahead and set my packs to auto so the airplane starts doing its thing. We're going to go 36,000 feet for my cabin pressurization altitude. And, ooh, touchdown zone. I don't know what the temperature is on touchdown. Let's see. Portland. No. Portland. Portland. Open charts list. What is that touchdown elevation? Airport elevation is... I should know how to read one of these. Airport elevation, 31 feet. So, 50. That'll do. Engine ignition's going to be on the right motor first. And I guess we can go ahead and turn on our logo and our wing lights here, because we are getting pretty darn close. Turn on the wing wells also, so they all know where I'm at. I don't have any gas in the center tank. We still got ground power running. Make sure I'm good here. Go ahead and crank up this panel also. You need those. Otherwise, you get people flying all over the place. So we got those all set to go. Isolation valve to auto for the APU startup, which will be coming up here pretty soon. Turn on our probe heat. Don't need that freezing up at cruising altitude. And yeah, that ought to do it for those goodies. I don't know what my taxi route is going to be, but just in case, we're going to go ahead and pull up our airport map here on the EFB so I know where I'm going. He's probably going to have me taxi via Bravo all the way to the runway. And yeah, then we'll start talking to ATC here pretty soon. We've got a couple more minutes till we need to get on the horn with them, but let's go ahead and tune the radio frequency so we know what everyone else is up to. So San Francisco ground is 121.8. So let's go ahead and set 121.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
0.8. And pretty quiet, so it looks like no one's out taxiing right now on San Francisco frequency. I'm going to pull this out of the way just so I can see it while I'm trying to talk to these guys and get everything done.
San Francisco ground, good day, Crescent Heights 480 with information Golf on board, QNH 3011, clearance.
Ooh, I need Golf. I do need that ATIS, 118.850.
Charlie, Romeo Hotel 480 San Francisco ground. Can you confirm your call sign just for my...
118.850.
Crescent Heights.
2356 Blue. Wind calm. Visibility 10.
We got a hotel, it looks like.
20,000. Temperature 23. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3011. Simultaneous quiet bridge visual runway 28 right and dial F or air and at runway 28 left in use. Landing runway 28 left, 28 right. Departing runway 1 left, 1 right. North
No, hey, Dustin.
Taxiway Juliet closed. At X in use.
What are you doing with the
Squawk
American
mode
Airlines
3 on the
logo?
taxiways.
Jerk.
Advise
evil.
on initial contact. You have information golf.
Golf. We have golf right now. All right. Okay, so we're going to be working with San Francisco Ground 121.8, where I have golf, not hotel. All right, let's go ahead and get going through here. Go ahead and set RTO, just
Ready
so I
to
don't
copy, Crescent
forget.
Heights 40.
And let's go ahead and set this to transmit only. No need to transmit receive, so we're not pissing everybody off. Come here.
Crescent Heights 480, clear from Seattle Airport. Second departure, FedEx.
Transmit only, just so they know where I'm at. Let them know I'm kind of getting ready to go here.
With Seattle Custom 2 Jedi transmission as filed, this time being said 10.9 for departure frequency,
I'm going to need to write down some stuff so when they start yelling at me.
Crescent 480, squawk is 3643, read back correct. Spec runway 1 right for departure, call taxi.
Actually, they've already given me departure clearance, so I'm just going to contact ground and let them know that I'm ready to push and taxi. Because they have already given me my my departure clearance up here. So they already said pre-departure ATC clearance, depart San Francisco 360, transponder 4532. He gave me a new route, so I'm taking the truck in 2 to Griftel, to Machu, to Timber, to PDX, climbing via the SID. So basically we're just following the SID straight out the entire way. 10 minutes after departure, 132.2, plan runway 1 right. So that's what we already did. So nothing to worry about there. Ah, good man, Dustin. Flying United. Attaboy. As it should be. Well, I mean, you're a United dude. You know, you've flown back and forth to the military on United, so you know what I'm all about here. How we doing on this load up? We need to close these doors, these cargo doors, because I don't need them. Menu. Doors. Close, close. Menu. FMC. I like to have the legs page up, and I have the takeoff page up on the FO, so let's finish up boarding here, and we'll be good to go. This airplane is pretty much prepped. So usually I'll start the APU with 10 minutes prior to push, just making sure that it's up and running so I'm not burning excess gas for no reason, just kind of sitting there doing nothing. It's a waste of fuel. Give passengers time to do their thing, any last minute runners from the terminals, so you know, you always get, oh, hey, who's going? Who's that going? I want to see. Who was it? Who was it? I lost him. No, so sad. Anyways, another United airplane getting out of there. Alrighty. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing there, Warren, because just, you know, we do a lot of military with United, so that's something they don't mess around in. You know, it's highly sought after too by our crews for those military charters, mostly because the military guys tend to be good passengers for the most part. So we got about 50 more passengers to go. That's 50 more passengers to go before we can get everything all fired up here. And then I'll fire up the LNAV as we're on our way out closer to the runway. Make sure I'm happy with this overhead here. Probably fired up the fuel pumps early, but at least I'll know if they're working or not. 50 feet. Yep, I'm happy with all that. We're going to be starting up the right motor first. All that's there. Fuel pumps are there. Sources. Yep.
Telegraph frequency, San Francisco radio information. Hotel is now current to wind 270 at 1 squawk, center 3011.
And yep, we already knew hotel because we already got our ground, so we're good. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the performance page for the landing on the FO page, just for when it's time to do it, which is going to be a while from now. And yeah, it's going to be a long taxi. He's probably going to have me taxi around on Alpha, but we'll see how it goes. The Pacific Island hoppers, yeah. Actually, Window seat Soto, my big brother, will tell you all about the island hopper in Guam and how it goes.
9480.
Lucky some bitch, she's actually got to do it.
Right, that should be Bravo, Alpha, Alpha.
One right via Bravo, Alpha, Alpha 1, type 40.
So yeah, one right via Bravo. So yeah, we're going to take Bravo the whole way. Easy enough to do.
November 719er Alpha, have Golf info, looking to taxi and depart via VFR 2 Kilo Lima.
All right, I'm going to take 2 seconds here. I'm going to go
Number 719 Alpha.
do a quick pre-flight bathroom break, and then we'll rock it out here. So in the meantime, I'll let you guys enjoy the cool views. And look at that, someone's out there in a 787. Who knows where they're going? BRB.
Feedback squawk code November 719er Alpha.
November 719er Alpha, would you like me to repeat the Bravo clearance?
Affirmative.
Number 719er Alpha, cleared out of the San Francisco class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at or below 2000. Departure frequency is Talon 120.5, squawk 3407.
Cleared Bravo airspace, maintain lower than 2000, 120.500, squawk
You're back.
3407, November 719er Alpha.
Go and get up on my rudder pedals here.
719er Alpha, read back correct.
All right, guys, did GSX finish boarding? I like to think it did by this point, because we've been at it for a while. Ah, really? Come on. I gotta go. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the APU, so burn a little bit extra gas. I got
Number
plenty.
719er
So.
Alpha, you can expect runway 28 left.
And APU to start. And who is that in the random CRJ? Don't know. Listen to this APU fire up. Ah, it's such a pretty departure out of San Francisco on the sunset too. I love this. So anyways, let's do a quick roll call here. I haven't even been looking at the Twitch stream. Where's everybody at? All right, so we got Warren, you're here. Lindsay, thanks for coming. Army Ranger, yes, I'm still alive.
Requesting
Colfin,
taxi, November
and of course Ring
719er
Rose.
Alpha.
So thanks guys for coming.
Number 719er Alpha.
Oh yeah, you're right, Dustin. The 777s that are running the Guam Honolulu back and forth, those things are ancient. But I mean, we have an armada. You know, United has 93 777s, including number 1 N777 UA, just the grand old lady of the fleet. Myself and Window Seat Soto have been saying for a brother trip that we wanted to fly on her. You know, she goes Denver, Honolulu, San Francisco, you know, a bunch of those all the time, and we've been wanting to do it, but, you know, apparently there was some issue. What is it, a plague, death, something? Oh, thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
8 left, Echo Zulu Echo, November 719er Alpha.
Okay, sorry, I haven't even been listening to everybody. Diver, my number 1 dude. Greatest admin the world has ever seen. All right, so we're pretty much ready to go here. I'll be contacting those guys here in a second. Woo! Man, PMDG 73 does not like my load times. All right, APU is up and running. Let's go ahead and transfer the power to the APU. I'll have the ground crew go ahead and pull the chocks so I know that everything's working. So menu, actions, ground services, release the chocks. And I finally remembered to actually fire up my APU and then transfer the electrical bus to the APU before I pull the ground power. I also need to remember to do that after I start my engines because I always forget to do it. I fire up the motors, I get them going, and then I just shut off the APU and the power dies to the airplane. It's like, that's why you need checklists, but whatever.
Clear to Vancouver, truck into departure through the Grateful transition.
Oh, Grateful.
For FedEx 250.
FedEx 250, that was not a clearance. I was asking, are you able to accept the truck into departure?
Oh yeah, that's affirmative, we can.
FedEx 250, roger. Clear to Vancouver Airport, truck into departure, graceful transition, and a file. Climb via SID, departure frequency 120.9, squawk 3653.
I'm going to message him right quick, see if he wants me to read
Clear
back my
via the truck
pre-departure clearance.
into departure, Grateful transition. Departure 120.5, squawk 3653 for FedEx 250.
FedEx 250, departure frequency is 120.9er. Rest of feedback correct. Current native information hotel. Expect runway 1 right for departure. Call for taxi.
Hey, Miguel. How are you? I'm doing good.
Expecting 1 right for departure, and it's 120.9.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call him once this guy's done. Cool. Yep, I'm all set. Alrighty. I just don't like having to ask for clearance twice from multiple people. It just seems dumb. Alright, we are pretty much boarded up and ready to go. As soon as they board, I'll give those passengers a couple of minutes to get settled, and then we will be out of here. Gorgeous, gorgeous departure out of San Francisco. I really need to get a chase plane, that way I can get some different views, just because these are kind of meh, Yep, that's set. Chalks are out. Yeah, I guess we'll push about 10 minutes early.
Contact that 120.
Hopefully, if they can get these folks boarded up and ready to go.
That's 480, thanks, bye.
I know you've been asked this before, but I don't recall your answer. So what do you think of DCS? Oh, Frackles Deck. I love DCS. And yes, I did get the A10 too. I got it for $3 because it was on sale, and I used my my miles on DCS. So I did get the A10 too. I actually joined a DCS virtual squadron. I joined the virtual 23rd Air Wing, so 74th Fighter Squadron for the Flying Tigers, but I just haven't had time. Just haven't had time to do it, to really get into DCS since I haven't really done anything with the 506 in... How long's it been, Ringrose? A year? Maybe more? So I thought I'd start doing DCS stuff, but
short,
just had a busy summer,
November 719 Alpha.
Alright, are they boarded? 4 more passengers, come on! Yeah, I haven't flown any new Airbuses there, Warren. Not in a long time. The only thing I've flown are ancient 319s and 320s. I mean, they're okay. They're a little bit wider than the 7.3, but narrow body's narrow body. It is what it is.
There was 719 Alpha. I can verify your tower.
Alright, here we got here.
Make sure you don't put the wrong one.
Oh, that was Diver who gifted that sub to Warren. And to Big Brother. Thanks, Diver, for double subs to my guys.
November.
Appreciate it, dude.
Alpha.
Alright, let's go ahead and call. Let them know we're getting ready to go here. Are they done? One more passenger. I'm worried the real United 1780 is going to beat me. So yeah, if you want to, follow along on FlightAware and that'll be good to go. Alright, we can go ahead and hook up the tug now. Let's do this. GSX. Oh, door. FS actions. Doors. Close the door. And there we go. It's grateful departure. It's the grateful departure. Grateful transition. I finally know what it is. All right. Checking the real United 1780. They're waiting for 2 more passengers. Well, screw them, because I'm going to beat him to Portland. Of course he could check that. This is what's cool about having, United employees out here watching stuff with me. Oh wow, I just noticed the flight beam, San Francisco, the lights actually turn on in the terminal. Cool. Alright, I'm going to hop off of here right quick so I can actually hear my ground guy. Am I on San Francisco ground, 121.8? Yep. San Francisco ground, United 1780 with hotel. Ready for push and taxi from gate 89er.
United 1780 San Francisco ground. Push on to Alpha, approved, face north.
Push and start from 89, facing north for United 1780. Alrighty. Prepare for pushback and procedure. Let's get the gate off of there. Because we are tired of waiting. It's time to go do some flying. Ooh, biscuits, I forgot something. Oops, sorry guys. I fired up that APU. Oh no, I did tell them. I'm not an idiot. Let's go ahead and turn on the anti-collisions too, just for funsies. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of floodlight going here so I can see. Just got the gear locked. A little bit of flood. So I can see where I'm going. And... quick edit my pushback. Where is that other 737 going?
Mike Echo, San Francisco ground.
He's going to taxi right into my face. He's going to taxi right into my face, isn't he?
Talking about the audio portion of it, or the
Yep. Oh well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the audio.
Release parking brake at 17.
Stand by. Good, you go.
So let's go ahead and start up number 2. Right ignition. Oops, got to turn those off. No. Off. And off. So we have the bleed air that we need. And there we go. Engine's coming up. And there's 20, 21, 22, 23, and 25. Give it a gas. And we're just going to push our tail into this random AI traffic because I just don't care. Ah, what a pretty airplane. And there goes number 2. So while that one's up and running, just about there. And there it is. Hear the loud click. Let's go ahead and fire up number 1.
Mike Echo, the put good on my side. Check on your side, please. Good decent now.
Let's go ahead and get that that big brother view. By big brother, I of course mean my own big brother. And that one is good to go. Fire up number 1.
Ground,
And here she
FedEx
comes.
250 is ready for push and start.
FedEx 250, push and start.
Let's get the view from the tug.
Push back through squawk.
And set the brake from the tug. Alrighty. She's all fired up, so now I need to turn my air conditioning back on so I don't kill all my passengers with a lack of oxygen. And set these both to continuous, leave them on automatic, taxi light on, electrical to the engines, and APU off. Don't need the runway turn off quite yet. And let's let the tug go. Where the hell am I? I'm on Alpha. San Francisco ground, United 1780. Ready to taxi on Alpha.
United 1780, runway 1 right, back to the Alpha, Alpha 1.
1 right via Alpha, Alpha 1 for United 1780. I wasn't actually ready. I was still waiting for my ground crew to get the hell out of my way, but off to one right. And let's go ahead and get our flaps configured for flaps 5. Thanks, Freckles Deck. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, I'm not really paying as much attention on the chat as I should be, but I'm a terrible streamer. You know what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get my flight plan out of the way here and just have it here off to the side. So if I need it, it's there. And we are pretty much ready to go. Make sure I actually have the right taxiways that I'm taking here, so I don't absolutely botch it. He said Alpha Alpha to 10 right to open the charts list. Let's pull up the 10-9 chart here. Here's the 10-9. So Alpha Alpha all the way to Alpha 1. So yeah, we're going around the back. All right, cool. All right, ground crew's out of there. Let's do this. All right, big brother, window seat Soto. Where's the real United 1780? Did they push yet? I need to know. Oh yeah, I used the actual gate. I plan on arriving at the same gate as soon as you tell me what gate I need to arrive at in Portland. Because I don't remember.
9225, sorry, we had to reset our sim. Is our clearance still good?
So we're going Alpha Alpha.
Was that 225?
Affirmative.
Can I arm my LNAV yet? Nope. Oh well. This is Alpha, so let's stay on Alpha.
Yeah, your flight plan's still in the system, so as long as you
Gonna be a beautiful sunset, fellas.
copy down clean what they gave you last time, you are good to go.
Whoopsie daisy. Nope, no,
Roger
not that way.
Thank you very much.
They are 2 minutes away from closing the doors, so yep, they're gonna wait for those passengers. Good on them. I knew any other time I'd have been left behind. Alright. Okay, so we're just going to ignore what's about to happen here since I'm taxiing Alpha Alpha. Yeah, about that. This is the one thing with flying on VATSIM and using a traffic thing, is that you end up in nonsense like this and just having to smash right through an Airbus. So it's been nice knowing you guys. It's been real. I'm sorry we never actually made it. Goodbye, cruel world. And knowing the state of California, they will chalk up everyone here as a COVID death. Oh no, I said the C word. Ah, sorry, Twitch and YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. Oops. I really need to turn up VATSIM here, so let's audio, crank it up all the way. Hopefully that helps me hear them a little bit.
So front ground, good evening, envoy to the 1.
Not really, but it'll do. So they got their final weights. So it looks like we're going to beat the real 1780. But yes, as my big brother just told you in the chat, guys, yes, I did follow the real gate. I'm going to do the real arrival. I followed their flight plan except for the departure, which isn't going to be exactly right, but it'll be close enough. We're going to follow them in real time. I'll pull up FlightAware. We'll do the whole thing.
Envoy 221, clear to Reno National Airport.
All right, so we can go ahead and turn those up too, just in case. Doesn't hurt to have more light. Now, full disclosure, I've never been to Portland, so I have no idea what the taxi is in Portland. I might get lost. We'll see. San Francisco ground. Okay, that wasn't to me.
Envoy 221, read back correct. Carnegie Information Hotel. Expect runway 1 right for departure. Call for taxi.
1 right.
Hotel and local for taxi.
So I guess I'm going to fly it out on the first go here before I can arm LNAV and VNAV. Because I have everything on, right? Yeah, flight directors are all on. Am I still on Alpha? Yeah, I'm still on Alpha. I could just read the signs, but, you know, that would be too easy. Ah, I'm going to have to get killed by another AI traffic here. Oh, goodbye, frames. Oof. Wow, holy frames. Those are straight up dying on me. So we'll go heads on with another plane here in a second, but whatever. It is what it is. So I can go ahead and pull... Oh! Ha ha!
San Francisco ground, Beechcraft November 5355 Juliet.
Forgot
With
to turn that
information
on.
hotel, GA parking 20.
I hate you!
VFR
Who are you?
flight plan as filed, case proposed.
Damn you, Alaska, with the British Airways tail on it.
November 5355 Juliet, San Francisco ground.
Okay.
Cleared out of the San Francisco class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at or
that's
below
one way.
2000. Departure frequency is pound 120.5.
If I'm flying tomorrow, yes, I am indeed flying tomorrow, sir. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to fly tomorrow, but I am going to fly tomorrow.
2000, 120.
I'll probably come out of Chicago. I might do,
5355 Juliet.
what is it? Chris, look it up. What is it? United 18 something? Chicago to Houston?
Right at intersection
I might do
Echo,
that.
Golf taxi, current native information hotel.
Since we don't fly mainline anymore to Atlanta. Yeah, he said Alpha to Alpha 1, so yeah, I'm going all the way. I'm also taxiing super slow. Trying to let the real guys catch up to me. Using reserve fuel. Shut up. No, we're not. Ah, I forgot. PMDG, the way it works, it's when I put in reserve fuel with my alternate as well, then it thinks I'm using my reserve gas, which is not correct, but whatever. It's okay.
San Francisco ground, Beechcraft November 5355 Juliet.
What do you say, Alpha?
Looks
Alpha
like
to
a
Alpha
runway
1.
28 right. Can you read back taxi information, please?
I just said expect rate straight right at intersection Echo for departure and current native information hotel.
Alright.
28
Alpha
right.
to Alpha
The Echo.
1.
November
So we're going to follow
5355
Alpha
Juliet.
all the way around Alpha 1 onto 1 right. Thankfully, I do kind of know my way around San Francisco, so I don't get completely lost. Oh, shoot. Which one was it? Oh, second right, not the first right. I almost turned on the wrong taxiway. That would have made him mad if I had to cross one left. But it's okay. Yeah, he said Alpha 1.
Ground FedEx 250 at plot 50, looking for taxi to 1 right.
FedEx 250, squawk normal. United 1780, contact tower 120.5, good day.
120.5 for United 1780. Good night.
Night. FedEx 250, runway 1 right, taxi via Zulu,
120.5.
Bravo, Alpha 1, sorry, and hold short of Charlie 1, please.
120.5. There we go. Ugh, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Heads down. That's why you don't do that. Ugh. Where did I go? Where am I? Alpha 1. I'm so lost. Where did I go? Don't put your head down, kids. Never put your head down. Am I on Alpha 1? Yes, now I'm on Alpha 1.
United 1780, San Francisco Tower, are you with me?
San Francisco Tower, 1780, was just about to call you. Ready to go at Alpha 1.
United 1780, winds 270 at 14, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
270 at 14, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff for United 1780. Alrighty, we finally got some flying, guys. We made it! I was hoping to be off right at 130 Zulu, but not this time. Not this time. Flaps 5, yep, set. We are good there. Is LNAV gonna arm now? Is LNAV gonna arm now? Is LNAV gonna arm now? No, because I suck at flying 737s apparently, but that's okay. Let's get our landing lights on. Ah! Alright, here we go. Check thrust. Well, I'm not checking thrust yet, but almost. There's 50%. Check thrust. Toga. Ah, that's right, I do have to take off. But I know you can set it on the ground. I know it's possible, because I set it on the ground all the time. I'm also following the actual United Flight Manual. So, it should work. Anyways.
V1, rotate.
There's V1.
V2.
Positive rate. Gear up. And normally I'd like a nice pretty outside view, but I gotta fly the truck in two.
United 1780, contact NorCal departure. Good night.
Going over to NorCal departure for United 1780. Good night. Just pull up those flaps a little bit. Get that trim down. Here she comes. All right. NorCal departure 133950. Let's go ahead and set LNAV here and let her fly. Go, honey. Go. Got work to do. All right, NorCal departure 133950. NorCal departure. NorCal departure, United 1780 at 4,500, climbing to 10,000.
United 1780, still power.
NorCal departure, United 1780 at 5,000, climbing to 10,000.
United 780 NorCal departure, radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 190, direct grateful.
190, direct grateful for United 1780. Set 190. And all the way to grateful. I guess I should fly it. I can't just do nothing. Yeah, no, dude, I usually have mine set before I go, so I thought it was something to do with in what direction your nose is facing in relation to where you are in pre-flight, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna fly this airplane. Shut up, it's fine. I don't do enough of my own airplane flying, but when it comes to, like, switching frequencies and stuff, you know, I'd like to have that one all set up. I guess I can go ahead and dial up Oakland Center, 132.2. 132. Point.
PA 88, contact Oakland Center 132.2, happy landings.
PA 88, call Oakland, contact Oakland Center 132.2, and thank you. Good day.
Oh, hey, Lobster! Thanks for hosting the stream, dude. Appreciate it. Sorry, guys, I lost all my sounds on Streamlabs, so I don't know who's telling me what. All right, we're going to climb at 250 knots, basically the whole way up to 19,000 feet. And let's not get off course. Yeah, I was like, why does it give me a flaps queue? I thought I had my flaps a long time ago. Got a relatively light airplane. Yeah, for maximum nerdness, what nights that I work, sometimes I do like to get the actual weights and the real passenger counts, and I get their legit everything, and I try to see how close I can fly it to the real airplanes. I did a San Francisco-Seattle, I got a screenshot of it somewhere. I pushed, took off, landed, and got into the gate within 1 minute of all the times of the real airplane. It's like, wow, what a dork. I know. That's what I enjoy. All right, we got 10,000 feet. We can go ahead and cut the lights off. Ah, I can't see them.
Yeah, it's 1780. Contact Oakland Center 132.2. See ya.
Oakland Center 132.2 for United 1780. Good night.
Air France 83, contact Salt Lake Center 120.27. 20.27. Good day.
Okay, Salt Lake on 120.275, southbound, safety heavy delay.
Bye-bye.
Oakland Center, good evening. United 1780 at 16,000, climbing flight level 190.
United 1780, Oakland Center, good evening. Climb flight level 360.
360 for United 1780. Once I get past 18,000 feet into the Class A airspace, I will flip on the autopilot because them's the rules.
From Bayjet 510, we're going to step away for about 45 seconds. Be right back.
Roger that.
And coming up on 18,000 feet here. For a bit of nerdness for you, at 18,000 feet, the airspace becomes Class Alpha, so no IFR allowed, and pretty much every airline policy out there requires that you then fly it at with the autopilot on. So that is what I'm allowed. Whoa, hey airplane. That is what I'm allowing the airplane to do. Just go ahead and take her on out there. She's pissed off at me because I'm not on course, but whatever, that's what you get for hand flying. I probably burned out a little bit more gas than I needed to, but now we're just kind of chilling.
United 1780, direct Machu.
Direct to Machu for United 1780.
Spirit Wings 4905, Reno wind 050 at 8, runway 34 left.
Direct to Machu.
34 left, 499.
Using reserve. Shut up! No, we're not.
Traffic ahead of you at 12 miles.
Whoops! No. Back on.
Catching up still.
Sorry, airplane.
256, I have the traffic in sight.
She was mad at me.
You get 100 knots on him ground speed wise, so you may want to slow down.
Roger.
Why? Oh, my wing lights. That's what's on. I was like, what is on?
Spirit Wings 256. If you get too close, runway 34 right is available.
Turn
Let me
those
know
off,
if you
turn
need to
that
switch there,
off,
but for now, stay on
and
either.
turn off the wing lights so the passengers aren't getting a blinding
Spirit Wings 256.
light straight into them.
I'll take 34 right.
Spirit Wings 256, Roger. Report when you have the runway in sight.
Ah, we missed sunset, guys. Sorry. I usually like to get sunset as I'm up. Alright, so how do we do? My off time, 18:32. The actual flight was 18:34. Okay, so now it's time for some nerdery. Ready for this? Let's time to be dorks, fellas. So here we are in VATSIM. Because the airplane's flying itself, I don't really need to pay attention that hard.
Turn right heading 230.
Let's pull up flight radar.
Okay, let's see. Make that heading 05.
Flight radar 24.
050. Vectors for the visual approach runway 34 left.
And let's go United 1780.
UA1780. Right heading 230.
So let's compare.
Negative. Correction was 050. Heading 050.
Where are we at? Where am I?
Paw 88, turn right heading 050.
Where am I? Refresh! Where'd I go? So there's the real 1780.
Bayjet 210, hold position, hold short.
Where am I?
34 left traffic on final.
Holding short on runway 34.
United 1780. There's no way that's me. I'm way ahead of him. Oh no, actually we're right on time. Look at that. He's going over the bay, I'm going over the bay. Yes, right on the money.
Wings 495, Roger
that is so nerdy.
Be ready to answer a soup in case he asks you.
All right, let me catch up this goodness here. Final weight sent, push back at 1818.
You may want to
shut off at 1821.
If you can, so that they know that you're going to be departing.
There's Dustin talking to me on
Will
the
do,
roll.
thank you.
My time is 1832, his is 1834, so yeah, we are pretty damn close.
Right now, but I do have the airfield inside.
Unknown airline, invalid registration. How is that possible?
Roger, let me know when you have full control. Just be advised, terrain
What if it just
in
gave me the
your
wrong
section
airplane?
indicates 10,100, so if possible, stay above 10,500.
I guess it just, oh well, that's a shame.
Roger.
My stuff isn't quite right. I guess I need to put UAL1780.
Welcome back.
It was longer than 45, I apologize.
I think I need to disconnect and see if I can get the right one on there, because that's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah, we got you. Right.
Seeing that.
Appreciate that.
Anyways, so yeah, maximum nerdery. We are going to follow the real 1780 all the way.
Auckland, good evening, Alaska 1092.
Enjoy some nice breeze shots here. Sun peeking under the horizon.
Good evening, welcome aboard.
Thanks, P3D. But yeah. Where am I at here? Virtual cockpit. Turn that off. Don't need RTO. So we're expecting to land with 7,000 pounds of gas on board. TARA, everything is alright. Okay, I did everything I'm supposed to. Okay, I was getting a little worried. So he sent me direct to Machu. It looks like the real one had a slightly different setup there. Now let's go ahead and set our course to 343, just in case they want me to do something else. And heading to 343. So you never know. If he suddenly wants me to do a heading hold or come off my initial course or something, it's nice just to have it already dialed in. So you can just heading hold and smash it straight in there. Were you really? Portland, San Francisco? That's awesome. But did you get the gangster old school Continental look? That's the key. When you get that gangsterness going on. Also, I hope you guys notice and appreciate my my new border for the camera. I made it a Boeing FMC because, like on the A10, I had the A10 MFCD as my little border. Because why not? Nerds be nerding, doing their thing. Oh, and thank you again to everyone who donated from YouTube and Twitch last time, because that's the reason I got this gangster camera that records at 60 frames and HD, and it doesn't autofocus all the time. It's brilliant.
Turning up and waiting.
Wow.
Spirit Wings 495, welcome to Reno International Airport. Vacate left when able.
What
Bravo to
was that?
Good evening.
Alright, vacate when able and power ramp and remain the frequency for 495.
That was horrible.
Good afternoon, Oakland Center, Southwest 1459 at flight level 3.
Oh no, Dustin, this is United. This is a United aircraft. They just painted it in the blue skyways.
59, standby.
They just painted it in the old school Continental livery. They also have the Airbus November 475 UA.
Spirit Wings 256.
Chris, help me out now. 475 UA. We have an Airbus A320 also painted in the old school United livery. So wherever you are, Big Brother, go over there into the chat.
You can proceed visual 34 left.
Wherever it is on the stream, I don't remember where. Post the pictures of the real ones.
Roger that.
Because if you look here on the browser,
0508, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
If you look at the real 1780, I mean that's the plane.
1459.
It's the real one. It's the real plane. I'm flying the actual airplane and the actual times, everything. The real deal, all the way.
We're about 64
Let's go ahead and clear this out here.
the southwest of
Let's see what else is going on. So his actual off is 34. What was mine?
Southwest 1459, Roger, standby. I'm still not picking you up on radar. I see that you just entered airspace. Give me a second.
32. So yeah, it was pretty darn close. That makes me so happy.
Wings 256, the traffic just rolling, wind 05088, runway 34
But yeah, ripped headphone users, because that was awful.
256,
My God.
Clear to land.
Blew my head off. Ah, okay.
588, turn right heading
Where am I at here?
070 vectors for descent.
Machu. So yeah, we'll be at the top of descent in no time. I need to go ahead and turn off that pause at top of descent thing that it does.
Heading 070 for descent.
Auto cruise.
Right, that will be right to heading 070.
Because last night I did United 895 from Chicago to Hong Kong, and you best believe that I went to bed before that one made it to Hong Kong. 16 hours. So, yeah,
14:59.
I'm going to bed. I'll wake up in the morning and do the approach. It's crazy.
42:45.
Anyway, so last time when we were doing all this stream stuff, my upload speeds were kind of on DCS. I don't know what the deal was. How's the stream looking tonight? Is it pretty good? Like overall? I haven't had a time to troubleshoot. This is my first stream back in 5 months, so I don't really know how good or how bad it's going.
Would that work, Crescent Heights 480? Crescent Heights 480, affirmative. Contact Seattle
Awesome.
124.2 today.
Good to know. Good to know.
Crescent Heights 480, taxi CC.
So we're almost to my climb out here. This flight's crazy. I'm going to go up to 36,000 feet, just level off, cruise for about 50 miles, and then start the TD. I won't even have time to accelerate to my cruise speed. But while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and get a head start on our arrival here. So performance. Show my landing. No, I don't need that. Copy from the FMC.
Oakland Center, United 225, with you, flight level 190.
I have it in my OFP right here. Haha!
United
Winds are... Actually, I'll bring it up so you guys can see it at the same time I'm doing it.
270.
So I'm looking for my landing parameters here. So I got my winds are 090 at 5.
And United 225, you can proceed right Burgle now.
090... What's it 090? I think it was 090.
Direct Burgle, United
290 at 5.
And can you give us that altitude again?
Stop it.
It's your cruise altitude.
290
flight level 270.
5. Outside air temperature is going to be...
Alaska 1092, cleared direct Burgle.
9 degrees centigrade.
Burgle, Alaska 1090.
Times 2, 18 plus 30, 58. Nope, not even close. 48? 49? There we go. And then QNH is 30.45. 30.45. Boink. Let's show our en route, so we have it. No credit. I'm going to assume the airplane is good. Flaps 30. Air conditioning on. Anti-ice off. We got plenty of runway. Nothing for the non-normal. And landing weight was,
do you know where you're parking?
was also on my landing weight. There it is. 145.75.
Quiet 8. No, I had no idea. I just was going to get on the ground and choose.
What I miss?
Figure it out then, I guess.
Dry runway. Calculate.
Okay, Atlantic Aviation.
Auto brake 1, and I'll have
airport,
miles to go. But it's 148 knots for my VREF speed, so I'm going to go ahead and punch that into the FMC here.
Going to be Quiet 8, going to be landing at runway 34 right.
Approach. What did I say? 14. I was just looking at it. 148.
Passing altitude
148.
And Beijing 210, confirm the altitude.
30.
I see NAC after 14,000.
I just passed 14,000, sorry.
Okay.
Beijing 210, roger, radar contact.
30 at 148, how about that?
16 miles west, northwest of the field.
148.
Climate range and flight level 290.
Yeah.
Climbing to 290.
Ta-da! And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to look up my minimums here on the chart for my arrival runway.
Okay,
left.
can you request flight level C10?
Pull up my charts list.
Beijing 210, roger, climate maintain flight
Approach,
level
runway, ILS 28 left.
310.
So, on an ILS approach, decision height, I'm going to be making straight in. Localizer is working. So it's going to be 306 feet on the barrel, but 283 for the radio, which is what we're going to use. We're going to use the radar altimeter.
Welcome to the International Airport. Taxi the Ramsey.
Let's go ahead and set that.
Rear wings 256. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. The brakes got too hot and we ran off the runway.
Yeah, Spirit Wings 256, not a problem. There should be some catchiness, but I just didn't think they were expecting a plane like an Airbus for parking. No worries, we'll see you next time. Good day.
Have a good night.
I guess we're going to do it the hard way.
To depart to Miami.
283.
Just get new tires.
the hell came off the runway is what I'm wondering. It was 283, right? 283 on the radio. That's 283 on the radar altimeter, coming up on 36,000 feet. We're pretty much at our cruise speed already. At the top of climb.
Good evening, with ACARS, flight level 190, flight level 1900.
Alright, so we got a little while. A little bit of time to chit-chat, kind of hang out. Do our thing. Alright, so we got that all done. Let's get back to our legs page here. Anything else to monitor? Airplane's looking pretty good to me. Yep, that's good. We got our plan page. I forgot to turn on my weather radar. And my terrain radar leaving San Francisco. Oops. Nobody tell the chief pilot. I'm in trouble. And now we can't see our pretty airplane. That's a shame. Such a beautiful machine. I guess we can enjoy some other views. That right over wing. Oh, we missed all that sunset. That's what I get for taking my good sweet time. So pretty. No hitches, face cam. Well, I'm glad my face cam looks good. I mean, the audience bought the camera, so like I can't take credit for that one. That one was 100% purchased by others. Let's see how does the Earth look, Northern California? Come on, active sky, hurry up. Load it up, thank you. Yeah, ain't much to see over Northern California.
Quiet, doesn't it maintain 11,500?
Quiet 8, descend to flight to 11,500.
Oh yeah. Yep, that is a sharp-looking airplane. The Friendship livery looks good too. I was doing a bunch of long-haul stuff with the 787, the 747-400, 747-8, and the 777. And I got like the old school
good evening,
United Friendship liveries. So it's just for fun, you know, just to have something different to look at instead of always the same thing every time.
FedEx
Get my OFP out of the way here.
Evening,
Pull one up.
flight level 360.
Well, let's see.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, FedEx 250.
I think I saw a concept picture of it one time.
Radar contact 140 miles southwest of the San Francisco VOR. Altitude indicates flight level 370. Welcome aboard.
Nope.
All checks. Thanks so much. Southwest 1459.
Yeah, I found it somewhere. I just don't know where it disappeared off to.
Via the Pilot 2 arrival.
Alright, our discretion via Pirate 2 arrival. Thanks so much. Southwest 1459.
Maybe?
Quiet 8, turn left heading 330.
Nope, that's not pulling it up.
Quiet 8, turn left heading 330.
Paw 88? Was that his call sign? Interesting one. Let's see. Alright, we are established at the cruise, and we are blitzing it. Mach 0.8 for such a short flight. It's like, yeah, we're hauling the mail. Let's get it done. Alright, we're in that cruise, just goofing off now. Anything happening in the system? Nope.
Quiet 8, thank you very much. Doesn't it maintain 7,000?
Nothing there. Now, did we get a Seattle controller up yet?
Quiet 8, descend, maintain 7,000.
Let's see if we got a Seattle controller yet.
The field, Reno Airfield is currently at 12 to 1 o'clock, about 1
we do have Seattle Center up.
When you have the
awesome! But I'm not going to get to him. Looks like it's going to be Oakland Center the whole way in. I don't think I'm going to have to contact Seattle.
88 has the runway in sight.
Where the hell is Portland?
88, roger that. You are cleared for the visual approach, runway 34 right.
It's in here, right? It's in Oakland Center?
88 cleared visual approach, runway 34 right. Awesome.
Yeah, I guess so. Charan Kumar. It's my controller.
Oakland Center, King Air, November 786 Delta Echo.
Where the hell is Portland? Am I
King
stupid?
Air 786,
I should know where it is.
Yes, sir, good evening. King Air 786 Delta Echo is type Bravo 350. We're about 10 miles northwest of the Hangtown VOR, climbing through 10,000. So
yeah, I can't read a map to save my life.
Down to Whiskey Victor India, please.
King Air 786 Delta Echo,
nope,
contact
not
approach on 133.95.
Just narrow this down a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. United! Point, there we go. No, that's all Seattle stuff up there. Portland is down here? Yeah.
Alaska 10-890 traffic crossing ahead is restricted below at flight level 310, no factor.
Yeah, so I guess
we're
it's
looking
over
Alaska
here,
1090.
next to Eureka?
He's no factor, he just went past here.
Yeah,
He's
we'll
at
see.
your 1 o'clock.
We'll see how it goes.
Went 2 o'clock, moving 3 o'clock, no factor.
I just don't know if I'm going to go stay in Oakland or go to Seattle Center.
FedEx 250.
Meanwhile, other places with controllers on right now.
Flight 10 at flight level 280.
I could have gone to Houston.
Crossing right to left. Stop climb at
Dallas is
flight
always
level
packed. I don't know why everyone goes into Dallas. And Atlanta's usually also pretty packed this time of night.
For FedEx 250, looking for traffic.
Nobody up for Chicago Center. That's weird.
Bridget Flight 10, maintain flight level
and nobody up for New York Approach or New York Center. That is
for now, Bridget 510.
Bizarre. But I don't ever go into New York just because my frames just explode. It just doesn't work.
Envoy 221.
There's someone on the tower in Bozeman?
Vectors for the ILS 24 left approach.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like doing Denver, Bozeman, Bozeman, Denver. That's a fun flight to do against another short one. Really good scenery.
And loaded one.
Let's see where everybody's at. Anything? Nope. Airplane is 100% nominal. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Flight 8, Reno, wind is 050 at 8, runway 34 right, you're clear to land.
25 people coming from Guam. I've seen some pretty rough ones since...
Flight 8, could you repeat, please?
Since the old Charlie Oscar Victor India Delta 19er showed up.
34 right, clear to land.
You know, just absolutely empty airplanes is bizarre. I had to go to Pittsburgh like right when it kicked off and nobody knew what the whole deal was going to be with this thing. And it was me and 6 people
traffic, no fact,
on a plane going from Chicago to Pittsburgh.
Okay, we'll send when ready via the Bodega 3 Bayjet.
April or May, somewhere in there.
FedEx,
but yeah, it was weird.
Oh,
O'Hare was a ghost town, which was really spooky. Like just walking off the train and just strolling, like basically up to the airplane. There was just no one. And then Pittsburgh, there wasn't a soul. Everything was closed. It was spooky. It was really spooky. Oh man. But yeah, that Charlie Victor 19er is no joke. 'Tis the real dealio. Kind of want to turn the wing lights on just so I can see the airplane. Friend flew from Germany to Toronto last month on Air Canada. 8 people on the plane. Wow. Oh yeah, well we had more crew on board than passengers going Newark, San Francisco. It's like, ugh, that hurts. That hurts. As an airline, working in the airlines, that is painful to watch.
On right 221, turn right, heading 075 at the 075.
We are not far from the TD now, right? Coming up on it? Can't be too far now. No, we still got a decent ways to go. Let's see, what's that arrival time? So 80 miles to Machu. And we're going to start dropping around Erin or so. I want to say my OFPs. Oh no, I closed my flight plan. Come back, my friend. Come back. I don't need you, but I want you. I'm pretty sure it'll show. Sorry, epilepsy warning. My bad. I thought I had arrival times on the OFPs for when I get to where I'm supposed to be going. Aaron, I guess not. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I thought so. Arrival time. So yeah, we should be starting our top of descent here at 105. So 205? What was it? I gotta learn to read this darn thing. I never go this far. Usually by this point I'm goofing off watching Netflix. Oh no, it's gonna take an hour and 5 minutes to get there. Oh, that's what it meant. Ha, duh. So if I left at...
Vegas 210, just white now.
Let's see, hour and 5 to get there. D-Link, ACARS. Hour and 5. Oh gosh, so it's going to be at around 2:30. So we got another half hour or so before we're going to start descending. So now's your time to go grab a snack. Go do other things while we're cruising, because unlike single-player flight simming, when you're on that sim, you got to eat it. You got to sit here and enjoy it all. But yeah, I guess since I've got a couple folks on, enough people wanted to tune in and watch this particular stream. I wonder what else we want to do. As far as if we want to do civilian stuff, get back into DCS and go get my butt kicked again. Because Lord knows it has been a while since I've had to process all that information. That is a lot of work. I don't know, just been thinking about kind of what to do to get back into streaming. I got some time off here coming up, so I got some things to do.
Runway 221, roger. Descend and make.
What do you say?
Indian 13, 13,000, Rena altimeter.
What?
The altitude 130, 13,000, and QNH, correction, altimeter 3030.
3030, descending 13,000, and right at 1.
And Runway 221, expect vectors to spoon intersection for the RS3 product.
The vectors to spoon and right at 1.
Can anyone understand what he's saying?
Stage 210, radar contact cross.
Yeah, his sim crashed.
Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Poor guy. Rip. Yeah, this stream not brought to you by that company. That'd be great. If anyone knows anyone who's sponsoring a inconsistent flight simmer, then yeah, now's the time. Put me in touch. Hit me up in the DMs. Follow me on Insta? Still don't know how the kids these days do all their social networking and following and stuff. One day, maybe. Because OCD be OCD. And I can't go any faster. Cabin crew start the snack service. Stroop waffles this evening. Oh no, that whole thing. You know what? Actually,
welcome to Reno International Airport. Make it right, and on your right side is general aviation parking, so you can park anywhere. Ramp up your choice, and have a good evening.
All right, thank you very much. Pilot 8, thank you very, very much. Seems to be a weird bug is that once I'm taxiing off the runway after I land, my simulator indicates that I crashed, but I was looking good there. Anyway, thanks for the help. I appreciate it. I'm going to exit now.
Yes. Beijing 510, contact Northcat Approach 133.905. Be ready. Okay, got it.
Because you know here on the Soto Flight Simming channel, we don't mess around with our realism. I have my actual United COVID snack pack included in this United COVID snack pack, which is all nice and sealed and ready to go. We have none other than
Flight 10, you back?
God snack.
Oh, sorry about that. Yep, we're here.
Flight 10, yeah.
I also have my sanitizing cleaning wipes.
Okay, I'll see you later, Brad. See you.
All right, over to NorCal 3395.
And my tiny bottle of water. Because that's how we do on this channel. We go maximum realism. I'm eating the actual snacks from the airplane. Yes, sir. And I haven't eaten dinner yet, so that's the time. I'm starving. How about that for nerd? Not only is he flying a United airplane, he's got United snacks to sim with. I don't mess around with immersion around here. Yeah, other than that, how's everybody doing tonight? You did, Diver. My big brother said cabin crew needs to start the beverage and snack service. He's like, I'd like a stroopwafel. I happen to have an actual United snack bag from the last time I flew. It's sitting in the pantry. So I figured, you know what?
Landed 225, you're leaving my airspace. LA is
Might as well have real snacks. Because like I said, when we sim on this channel, we go for realism.
United 1780 contact, not contact Seattle Center 124.2.
124.2 for United 1780. One, two, four.
Can I get a radio check?
Number 962 Tango Foxtrot, radio check 5x5. How do you copy?
Taxiing runway 34 right, via Quebec, Alpha, Quebec.
Yeah, 124.2. Seattle Center, United 1780, flight level 360.
United 1780, Seattle Center 1. And Huckabee 744, the Portland wind 005, runway 10 left, echo, quick takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Huckabee 744.
Son of a biscuit, 10 left. Uh-oh. One zero left. On the Timbers 2. From Machu. Buxom. Please don't explode. Okay. At least I hope he's not going to land me on 10 left, because I'm like, the real airplanes were landing 28, which is why I selected that. I think it is both immersive and geeky. Thank you very much. Behold. Marvel in its magnificence. Lay prostrate and wish its blessings. The Lord's snack. A stroopwafel. Good times. Just lovely. Not really. You can kind of do what you want in that sim. Like, I could make this flight during the day as far as how I see it, but I would still have to put in all the Zulu times and stuff for my flight plan so they know where I am and where I'm going. But they tend to be pretty cool as far as, you know, not being like hyper realistic, like no one's going to chew you out for saying, you know, flight level 160. They'll just say 16,000 or 16,000 and assume, you know, or you could say 16,000 instead of 16,000, and they're not going to like jump down your throat on it. They may correct you on the readback just to kind of give you the hint, of how to say it correctly, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's mostly a bunch of old dudes too. You'll see Senior Airlines flying around. It's a bunch of old retired guys. They're pretty fun. But yeah, it's real easy to set up. Good fun.
Huckabee 744 passing 1.2 for 7,000.
With 744, user contact climb and maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, Huckabee 744.
And your routing's a bit long. If you want to go direct to Seattle, you can also do that.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll get up a little higher.
Whatever you want. Seriously, you can fly whatever you want. I had a guy in a Cessna cut me off in O'Hare. You can fly whatever you want.
I'll have a turn direct for you in a minute then.
There's a guy in Concord.
The
other day. Going to, he was landing at JFK as I was leaving Newark. It was pretty cool.
6 and wait for your call. Huckabee 744.
Stoop waffle got stuck in my throat. Let's check active sky. What's the weather doing in Portland? Winds are variable at 3, so let's see what he's going to give me. Seattle Center, United 1780. You got time for a quick question?
Go for it.
Are they still arriving on the 2.8s and at Portland for 1780?
Right now the winds are east low to the 10.
So I guess we're looking at a 1-0 apart, or 1-0 arrival for 1780.
Let me see what Real World is doing. Alright, so Real World ops are using the 2.8, so you can expect the 2.8 left.
Copy. So I plan 2.8 left, just making sure we got the same thing. Thank you, Seattle Center, from United 1780.
And Huckabee 744, you can turn left 360 direct to Seattle.
Left
was
360 direct to Seattle.
Or was it Maver? Ah, crap. Was it Maver? 2.8, yes, Maver. Boink, execute, go. Go, 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 go. Okay, cool. It's like I gotta get that stuff in there real quick. Arrival not available for runway. 2.8 left. Timbers 2, right? What am I missing? 2.8 left. Timbers 2. From Machu through Maver. Execute. Fine, whatever. Alright, I need to delete that. Delete that. And go eyeball. There. Enter. It's gonna have a million because I put it in there 3 times. Okay. Well, it's all good. We'll go to Portland. I hate when I do that. Alright, so let's look at this right quick here. We're going to go to Wallap, Hipster, Hannah, Adam, Yinnup. So Highbucks to Eyeball, Aaron, Moxie, Portland, Timbers, Vance.
The FedEx 5209, you can expect the ILS 34 right at
Isaacs? Let's make sure I got all this in here correctly.
Expect ILS 34 right, FedEx 5209.
Timbers 2. Alright, so Timbers 2 from Machu, so Hubix, Eyeball, Aaron, Moxie. Hubix, Eyeball, Aaron, Moxie, Portland. Yep, to Portal.
Charlie 54 uniform, just verify squawk mode Charlie on departure fly runway heading. Wind 3506,
Vance,
runway 34 right.
Flower, yep. Windmer, yep. Roage, yep. Isaacs, yep. And then vectors to Maver. To Hipster. Oh no, I'm good. Okay. Ugh, got a little panicky there on my on my arrival. Thought I was going to get all screwy. Alright, so we got that finally set. I'm happy. Not panicking. Yep, that's all those. Approach. Let's get the 28 left approach plate up. Go ahead and get everything kind of set up here. Battleground VOR, don't really care. Localizer 110.5. $10.5. 10.5. Go ahead and just get that dialed in and just have it ready to go. So I don't even have to think about it. And then that arrival course, we're going to go ahead and set for 283. Just have it ready to go. Get as much work done now so I can just concentrate on flying the airplane, because I do feel like hand flying this one in there. Not the whole way. I'll probably take it at, maybe I'll take it at 18,000 feet. Ish.
The Crescent Heights 480, descend via the Hawk 7 arrival, Seattle landing north, altimeter 3047.
3047 landing north, send VD Hawk 7.
Yeah, airplane water.
Charlie 54 uniform radar.
So nerdy.
Stay altitude passing.
I had a United snack pack ready to go. Check out my minimum set. Let's check one more time. Make sure we're good. Minimums are set. 283 feet decision height over the ground. Everything's working. I know what it's going to be, because I'm going to come in from Maver.
United 1780, descend by the timbers to arrival. The Fort Worth altimeter now 3043.
3043, and descending through the timbers arrival, United 1780. I like how he told me descend through the timbers arrival. That's what I was.
Uniform,
that's what I was going to do.
Left heading 250.
I mean, my descent's not for a while, so I don't know where he wants me to go. Nailed it. First shot. Guess I can go ahead and set this FMC up, let it know that I am happy to go down. Go ahead and set it at 24,000 feet, because we need to arrive at or above 24,000 to Portland, and above 24,000 at Moxie. Time to do work. About 10 minutes to go.
Charlie 54 uniform, turn left 160, proceed direct blue zone.
I don't even remember what he said. Was it 3040 for the Portland? Alright, let's see. Oops. 3042. Close enough. 3042. Even if I'm off, it's only going to be off by 20 feet, so. And we're not going into like a Cat 3C ILS auto landing, so I'm not going to smash into the ground because I don't have my altimeter set right. The weather's clear in Portland. Got to run. Work's calling. Oh, see you, Freckles Dak. I'm not going to wait 5 months before streaming again. I'll be back into the show here. I'll be trying to stream more consistently over this extended period of time that I have off. I think I'll probably end up just like splitting it up. I'll kind of split between a little bit of DCS, a little bit of P3D, bit of DCS, bit of P3D. Maybe try to sneak into to an Arma game every now and again. You know, from the ground. I lost my pilot slot a million years ago, but Hey man, real life. Real life comes first. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these throttles physically to idle. That way, you know, they're there when I need them. November. What's happening on 7 November? Let's see. So 2 weeks from now? Get back in touch with me there, Diver. I'll see if I'll happily steal your seat. Give me like 2 weeks to try to remember how to fly the A10 in Arma. Then we can play ball.
Seattle Center, FedEx 1575.
But thank you, very gracious of you.
Geiger looking for IFR to BVN. Good evening. Trying to hop in on that traffic, hey? You got it. FedEx 1575, Seattle Center, good evening. Your clearance is on request.
Yeah, I guess he's talking about how busy it is over there in Bozeman. But yeah, let me see how things are going over here.
1575, your filed altitude is incorrect for your direction of flight. Can you take 290 or 310? 290.
So there's the real 1780. And here's the the imposter 1780.
Radar vector Spokane, then S filed, maintain 6,000, expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 5150.
Let's put San Francisco right at the bottom. Yeah, we're close. We are definitely racing.
1575, clear to Bozeman.
Definitely racing.
Spokane, 6,000 initial, 290 after 5 minutes, 5150 on the squawk and departure with you.
Let's do the terrain. Maybe I can see better. No, not really. Roadmap.
Your feedback is correct. Advised ready.
I think they're pulling ahead of me.
The winds 120 at 5.
I think they are just pulling ahead of me. Oh no, it's a catastrophe. It's a disaster. I can't let them win. I took off earlier. Oh wait, no, this is the radar I needed to use. Boom!
Would probably make the most sense.
Perfect.
Hey, firm, that checks with us, so we'll expect 3, FedEx 1575. You're closer to 2-1, so if you want to get airborne sooner, we could always do 2-1 as well.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 5 knots isn't too much of a wind, so we'll take 2-1 for now. Okay, you can
Let's see if we make it. Yeah, and I have no more speed to give. So, like, I'm at Mach 0.795. I could give it 0.8, but I'll be, like, right up on the barber pole. Ah, shame. If they beat me and I left 2 minutes early, I'm going to be mad.
WestJet 403, descend via the Grizzly 6 arrival to Vancouver, altimeter 3047.
He's controlling the guys into Vancouver.
Descend via the Grizzly 6 arrival.
Crazy.
For Vancouver, WestJet 403.
Let's get it done. Oh, WestJet, that makes sense.
Sorry, what was the altimeter again for Vancouver for WestJet 403?
Network error?
WestJet 403, it's 3047, 3047.
Ruh-roh.
Had some crazy high pressure lately.
3047 altimeter.
Did I lose everybody?
What for WestJet 403?
Yes, no? We here? Yeah? Okay. I thought I lost everybody. I was like, no! not right as we're about to descend and actually do stuff. Yeah, I think Twitch must have had a thing going on there. Alrighty. Almost to the descent. then we're going to see how well I can land this 737 in the dark. Not worried. Quietly confident. Just got to remember, and I need you guys as my many FOs to tell me, the moment I turn the taxiway. Did that sim not like it? Connect. United 1780. Cannot connect to the network. Your sim appears to be frozen. Well, it's not. I guess my internet must have just taken a dump. Let me try to get vPilot back up again here. See if I can get it to jive. Start a complete. Connect. UAL1780. Please ensure that a flight is loaded. Flight plan. File flight plan. Cannot connect to network. What the fudge? No! I lost, looks like I lost vPilot here. Performance, yep, good. Visible, apply, yes, connect. Please ensure that a flight is loaded. Flight is loaded! I promise! That makes me so incredibly sad. Connect? Yes? No? Connect? UA1780? Nope, it just definitely does not want to jive. Flight plan, file flight plan, not connected to network. Yeah, I guess my internet just decided to be mean to me. So, oh well, no VATSIM on the arrival. Certainly makes it easier. Oh, where's my airplane going? Why is my airplane not following my course here? Airplane. Okay, that's a little weird. So I'll fly the flight director here. Maybe my airplane did. Did my sim crash? And it's somehow just still flying? Yeah, I'm gonna punch in straight for Moxie. Go. Is she gonna turn for Moxie? Well, just in case, I'm going to save this one as 17. I mean, I can pause now. I really don't care. I'm going to save this one as 1780 on the descent. UA 1780, top of descent. Okay. And I guess if I can... Well, the thing is, I don't want to restart it, because then I'm going to lose my out-off on-in times. So then I'm not going to know how close did I get to the real 1780. At least not exactly. Let me see if I can get this airplane to do what I want it to do. Nope. I'm like fully banked over, and like nothing's happening, so... Let me set that. Let me try something over here. Nope, that's all there. So my stick's working. I don't know. Because I'm trying to go direct to Moxie, but she's not going down. certainly off course by this point. Biscuits. That's no good. How strange. I can't even control my plane. Can I control my... Yeah, it's like I can't change my trim, nothing. The airplane just decided, nope, I will not do what you want. Recycle LNAV. Let's see. Recycle LNAV. Let's try recycle LNAV and VNAV. Auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV, command. Shut up, I know. It's like my stick doesn't even want to work. Damn it! It was going so well! Heading select, then back to nav. Heading select, back to LNAV. Not on an intercept heading. I know! Nope. My airplane just like straight up died on me. Something happened in the sim. Like, no doubt something happened in the sim. Okay, I'm gonna DC come back in. We're just gonna note it's currently 2032, and hopefully I can... I mean, we'll have the times, I just won't be able to... I won't have the times, like, here for the ACARS, so... Give me just a second. I'm gonna restart the sim, restart it up here at the same time, and yeah, I'll be back in just a second. So, BRB.
Crescent Heights 480 request.
Go ahead.
Can we request a 3-4 center for our arrival runway?
Okay, we're back. Maybe. The airplane seems to be doing what I want it to do now. It is pointing where it needs to go. So hopefully everything works okay. It's intercepting, it's going back to Moxie. All looks well. Whew. Sorry, just answering a quick message here. Okie dokie. Where was I? Alright. Okay, so the airplane decided it wants to behave now. That's excellent. So where was I? Menu. Maybe? Did it? Did it? Nope. One day, that'd be cool, but not this time. Alright. No more panicking. Let me see if I can connect to VATSIM right quick. UAL1780. Flight plan. File flight plan. See if Seattle Center's on 124.2. Yep.
Charlie 54 uniform, turn right 190 vectors to file.
Charlie 54 uniform, turning right, heading 190. Correct vectors for final.
Damn, I wanted those block times on my
Romeo
ACARS.
01, turn right 070, proceed directly to Wenatchee, VOR, Echo Alpha Tango.
Turn right 070 and proceed direct Echo Alpha Tango.
That was a weird little glitch there.
India Room 01.
Seattle Center, United 1780. It's back on comms. Had a slightly bent aircraft there.
Wondering where you went. Welcome back.
Still at flight level 360, about to start the descent into the Timbers 2, still squawking 4532, United 1780.
United 1780, you're re-read our contact 32 miles southeast of the Eugene VOR, and yeah, you can descend by the Timbers 2 and expect the 28 left approach.
28 left approach via the Timbers 2 position checks. That's us, United 1780. What a weird glitch. That was bizarre.
Charlie 54 uniform, turn right heading 290, join the localizer.
Hey, lucky for you, Dustin, I have a 5-year-old X99 motherboard, so
intercepting localizer.
yeah, is your number still the same? Let's talk business. Let's talk business. Because these load times are like, youch. Man, I wanted those block times so bad. I wanted that thing to, I wanted to read it straight off and have Big Brother pull all the stuff.
Maintain 4,000 until established. Charlie 54 uniform.
Let me make sure that's still you. I still have you in here as Chief Warren. I never changed you to Captain.
Land yet. You'll get the winds in a second.
Copy. Charlie 54 uniform.
Let's see here. Messages. Oh, I did change you to Captain. Just kidding.
480 Seattle wind 3506 runway 34 center, clear to land.
Deep for center, clear to land. Crescent Heights 480.
Alrighty. So we're going by Timbers.
Just confirm, are you on the left or the right side?
So if he's got me going Timbers all the way, I'm just going to go all the way down.
Charlie 54 uniform, intercepting runway 28 right.
Alright, airplane's going to idle. That's good. Thank you, VNAV.
Just wanted to double check. The Portland wind now 080 at 5, runway 28 right, you're clear to land.
Runway 28 right, clear land. Thank you for the wind information.
Alright. Looking good on the descent.
The cleared for the ILS approach does not necessarily clear you to land as well, so that's why you didn't get the winds yet.
What was it, 283? Was the decision height? I think it was.
Charlie 54 uniform. Thanks for that.
Yeah, 283. Yeah, it's all still there. Awesome. I just wanted my blocks. I just wanted my blocks so bad. Oh well. That's what it is.
Kuboka 744, cross egret at 10,000. Vancouver altimeter 3047.
Crest egret at 10,000. Knock up a 744.
Alright, looking good on the descent. We're going to go ahead and set auto brake 1. And as I was saying before the sim decided it wanted to be mean to me, as soon as I land and turn off the runway, I need you, all my FOs out there, right now, to tell me, turn on your APU the moment I turn off the runway. Because I always forget that. I pull into the gate, I shut off the motors, and the plane goes dead. Makes me sad.
Delta 1409, you can expect the ILS 28 right
Delta?
at Schaefer.
Where have they been?
28 right at Schaefer 1409.
Delta's usually pretty busy over there in Portland this time of night. One of my times. But that's okay. We'll get it pulled up. Oh no, Active Sky, leave me alone. In light shop. Exactly. I wonder how many Delta guys on VATSIM actually describe it as light shop.
We're currently passing 17,000 and we're descending via the Mariner 7 arrival.
Alaska 62, Seattle Center, good evening.
I guess that was Eugene I just passed over?
120, 5120.
I don't know. I close out like everything to try to save every drop of RAM.
Okay, Scorpion 5120 for Alaska 62.
Okay, so let's see what we got going here for my arrival.
Alaska 62, radar contact 43 miles northwest of the Payne VOR.
Okay, so
welcome
we're going to have to
so you can descend
skip
by the Mariner
and go
7
straight
arrival.
for Maver.
Seattle is landing north, altimeter 3046.
Flower, is it? I think that's the case.
Arrival and runway
on the timbers, show...
3046 out to Alaska 62.
Let's check what it is on the 28 left.
Alaska 62, you can expect vectors for the ILS 34 right approach.
28 left,
Alright, expect
Maver.
vector 34 right, Alaska 62.
Alright, so let's check where Maver's at on my list here. Yeah, we're going to have to go direct Maver from... From where? From Portland. Or from Timbers? Vance. Yeah, we got to skip Flower, Roge, and Ice Axe. So let's go... Maver?
United 1780, just to reconfirm, we had assigned you to a left approach. Was that still okay?
Yes, sir. 28 left is still good for United 1780.
Alright, wasn't sure if things got reset on the disconnect.
Direct to Maver. Was it after Winmer? Maver to Flower. Okay. We are low for some reason. Way low. What are you doing, airplane? Stop descending! Oh, it's getting pissed off because I'm changing all my approach data. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yep, airplane's doing what I want. Excellent. Thank you, automation. I say light shop for immersion. Damn right. As it should be. Just the way the good Lord intended it to be.
Center Huckabee 744. Just want to confirm we were cleared down to 10,000. We got about a 50-knot headwind going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to cross the Egret at 10,000. If you need to start down, then that's approved.
Roger, we're going to start down now to 10,000. Huckabee 744.
The wind and the pressure have just been all over the place.
I know, right?
Alright, looking good. The airplane's coming back up where I want it to be. ILS is set. Good, good. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my lights before I forget, because I will. you're not supposed to put out the retractable lights that early, because then they get blown in the wind, but Mach 0.6, but they'll be alright. I'm sure plenty of pilots have forgotten before. And it didn't immediately kill them. Let's hop over to the FOC right quick. Bring in that plan to advance. Seattle Center, United 1780 with a request.
Unit 1780 Center, go ahead.
We'd like to come off the Timbers descent out of Vance, make straight for Maver, and follow in for the 28 left ILS approach.
You know, I was actually thinking about giving it to you as well. So yeah, if you'd like, you can pursue direct Maver, cross Maver at or above 4,000 and clear to the ILS approach.
At or above 4,000 for Maver and cleared for the 28 left approach, United 1780.
My job easy.
Seattle Center 505, Tango Charlie at the ground at Bowling Field, requesting IFR clearance to Yellowstone.
Alright, we got a good approach now.
Ah, more for the party. Alright, your clearance will go stand by.
Busy day. You're keeping him busy.
Charlie 54 uniform, welcome to Portland. You can taxi pilot discretion this frequency.
Hey, big brother, are you still on? We needed to see what that arrival gate was at Portland. Because by now they've probably landed, or they're close to it.
Seattle, cross 34 right to the gate by Bravo.
Alright, arrival gate is Echo 6.
34 right to the gate, we're expecting the north ramp. Cosmet 40, thanks for your help.
18,000 feet.
Right, you can go Bravo Doink. Alpha then, I guess.
Bravo Alpha to the north ramp, Cosmet 40, thanks for the help, thanks for the HC, and thanks for being here, yeah.
Thanks for flying. November 505 Tango Charlie, have your clearance advisor ready to copy.
Ready to copy 5, Tango Charlie.
Cleared to Bozeman, radar vectors normie, then is filed, maintain 2,000, expect flight level 3305 5 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 5114.
Alright, cool.
Alright, 505 Tango Charlie, cleared to Yellowstone, via radar vectors normie, then is filed, climb altitude 2,000, flight level 3305 minutes after, departure will be with you, squawk 5114, 5 Tango Charlie.
I should probably put those retractables up. Let's put those retractables back up.
32 left.
If we're going to sim, let's sim hard.
Call for taxi.
Alright, 32 left for departure, 3047, and we'll call for taxi. 5
so you don't need those things blown in the wind. Maintenance guys will be mad at us. No, you have not missed much, big brother. I got everything all squared away. I got a nice smooth approach this time. I had a wacky approach going in on the Timbers 2 arrival.
1409, you're clear direct Schaefer, cross Schaefer at or above 6,000.
So we got it all squared away, got the airplane back. All is well. We are back in business. We got a decel coming up here to 250 knots, crossing Vance. Then I actually got to start flying this airplane. Okay, so we got options here on how I'm going to fly this landing. I've got option 1. Auto land. Don't touch anything. Once the wheels touch, I put the reverses on and that's it. Option 2. Fly the ILS hands on, but leave the auto throttles on. Option 3. All or nothing. I just turn off everything and fly the airplane like a real pilot. What do we think? You tell me, lads.
FedEx 250, do you have the Grizzly 6 arrival on board by chance?
I sure do, FedEx 250.
Right, if you can accept that, then you can descend by the Grizzly 6 to cross Egret at 12,000, the Vancouver altimeter 3047.
Descend via the Grizzly 6 for 26 left for Vancouver, FedEx 250.
Auto land like the real pilots, just chill right here till you get to 1,000 feet and then take over. That way you can actually say it wasn't an auto land in the ACARS. We all know what it is. They ain't fooling nobody.
Alaska 62, depart EMS, heading 160, then continue descent to 4,000.
I am going to pull up my airport. No, I'm not going to pull up my airport chart. I'll look at it on the EFB like you're supposed to.
India Romeo 01, radar contact lost.
Alright, so we're at 250. That's good. We're about 200 feet high on the approach. That's fine. Just got to start slowing her down after Maver. He's out there chirping on the radio. Alright, we got everything on. Green lights on. Everything's on.
FedEx 250, did you want me starting the descent right away or pilot's discretion?
Pilot's discretion is fine.
Copy FedEx 250.
Alright, LNAV's good. VNAV path.
I tend to err on the side of getting it early, so don't forget.
I like that.
It's tricky. Sometimes people tank immediately down.
Some guys just nosedive for the approach, like, okay, here we go. Speed brakes out, everything's out. It's like, my dude, slow down. Alrighty. Let's pull it out to 20 miles here. We are at our deceleration points.
Boca 744, leaving my airspace. Vancouver Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Over to Unicom. You have a great night. Talk about 744. See ya.
See ya.
Alright, so it wants 250. I'm going to slow us down a bit here. Speed intervention. Let's bring it down to 230. And 040, just in case I need to start doing some other stuff. I guess we can bring it down to 210, down to that first flat debug speed. The distance will close pretty quickly from Hipster. Plus, I don't want to get a speeding ticket. In case the airplane decides it wants to nose it in there. Which it is doing. What are you doing, airplane? Keep descending. Don't level out. Don't level out. Stop that. Why are you doing that? Oh, goodness. Okay. V-speed. Down we go. Come on down, airplane. It's at or above 4,000 at Wallop. We're at 10. It's like, no ma'am.
Charlie 54 uniform requesting permission to cross runway 102,000.
54 uniform across runway 2, right?
Come on down, sweetheart. Come down.
Crossing runway.
No, autopilots aren't perfect. See if we can get back on track here. Destination path unachievable. Sure? Pretty sure it's achievable.
Center 505 Tango Charlie, ready to taxi runway 32 left.
5 Tango Charlie 32 left via Alpha.
32 left via Alpha, 505 Tango Charlie, thanks.
Just head straight north now. And we're gonna need some spoilers out. Slow us down. Come on, slow down, honey. Slow down, sweetheart. And back to VNAV. Nope. Slow down, honey. I mean, I could throw that first shot of flaps out, but
Delta 1409, reduce speed to 190 knots for spacing.
Speed to 190.
Alright, we're gonna have to throw out the first notch of flaps. They're not overspeeding, but this airplane does not want to slow down at this descent rate.
United 1780 traffic for the parallel. If you could maintain 210 knots or greater, that would be awesome.
210 or greater for the parallel, United 1780. We're gonna have to slam on the brakes to get down. Spoilers are out, so this is everything I got. Let's go ahead and throw out, what's flaps 2 extension speed here? 250, 250, so we can go flaps 5. I mean, I got time.
Let's go 62, turn left heading 070 vectors of pound.
070.
Trouble is going to flaps 5, it puts me there in the yellow for that speed debug, so it is not happy with me. Now I can drop my landing lights, my good ones. Open those suckers up. Little mini air brakes. Alright, we got 15 miles to the airport. Yeah, we can slow it down in time.
United 996, wait for taxi.
Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff.
United 996, 34 left, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha to 34.
Alright, let's see if I can butter this biscuit in there. Calm winds, no excuse. Can we even see the airport by now?
Oscar 62, 6 miles from Clues, turn left heading 010, maintain 4,000 till established, third ILS 34 right approach.
Alright, level 010, maintain 4,000 till established, Alaska 62.
I realized I had that speed brake out the whole time and the engines were coming on, trying to keep the speed going.
86 miles east of the Milan Pass BOR.
Delta 726, Seattle Center, welcome.
Alright, we got 13 miles.
United 1780, thanks for your help. Maintain 190 knots until Adam. Then you're, let's see, Portland wind 004, runway 28 left, clear to land.
040 at 4, maintaining 190 knots till Adam. Cleared to land 28 left, United 1780.
And we're established, Alaska 62.
Bring out flaps 10.
Alaska 62, thanks. Seattle land 3505, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Seattle land 34 right, Alaska 62.
Oh, yeah, looks like a runway out there.
So the 1409, maintain 190 knots until tow lock. The wind 0804, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Airplane.
Maintain 190 till tow lock.
Speed intervention.
Cleared land.
Give you 190.
1409.
Alright, I think it's about time I take over this airplane.
Have a good night.
3,000 feet.
Good night. Just before I go, I have a quick question. Where do I check which active
I got it.
being actively
It's mine.
used?
I mean, if there's no ATIS up, then it's kind of just a guessing game. Normally the ATIS would help, but generally winds are a good indication. The calm runways at Portland are normally going to be the 10s, but I'm following real world and TAF, which has it west slope, so it's kind of hard to guess.
Alright, so we're crossing Adam now. Shut up, I know.
Yeah, I mean, you guessed in the right direction. I'm just being difficult.
Nice.
Still center 505, take a short, holding short runway 3532 left.
If you want to try and take off on 35, I'd like to watch that.
Yeah, I can try.
Alright, that's good enough.
Tango Charlie on departure, fly runway, heading, wind calm, runway 32 left, clear takeoff.
Alright, 32 left, clear for takeoff, flyer, runway heading 505.
Gears coming out. Let's go ahead and get these flaps out here. Flaps 30. 100% hands-on. Let's be a real pilot here, fellas. Nice thing about flying the whole thing in there hands-on is that you don't have to worry about, oh, is it actually going to flare? Is it going to do what I need it to do? Or is it going to be a total jerk face? Like, what's the deal? Alright, looks good. Right down the middle. Speed's good. Outer marker. Drifting off a little bit.
1,000.
United 996, ready for takeoff, runway 34 left.
A little high. Drop off that power a little bit.
United 996 on departure, fly runway, heading the wind 290 at 4, runway 31.
Oh, dadgummit. What was my arrival gate again, guys?
Clear for takeoff 34 left.
Because I'm going to need to ask it right when I get in.
5 Tango Charlie's rubbing off on me. 5 Tango Charlie, your radar contacts at 2000. You can climb flight level 330.
I climb and take flight level
Echo 6, thank you.
5 Tango Charlie.
Thank you, Warren. I don't know why I'm thinking about my arrival gate as I should be landing the damn airplane.
5 Tango Charlie, you can turn right 070, join the J90.
Alright, 070 to join the J90, 5 Tango Charlie.
Here's minimums, we're going for it. 160.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Seattle, good evening. Alaska 1798 out of level 220, descending via the Mana 5.
Alaska 1798.
Buttered the biscuit! Yes, sirree!
5163.
5163.
1 mile for Delta 1409.
1409, you're cleared to land.
Clear to land, 1409.
Sorry, I thought I gave you that already. Alaska 7098, your radar contact. You can descend by the Mariner 7. Seattle is landing south and expect the ILS 34 right approach.
Copy south 34 right ILS for the Alaska 79.
Let's turn next taxiway.
Probably better about not waiting that long on the landing instructions. Sorry about that. United 1780, welcome to Portland. You can exit right, cross runway 21, taxi via Bravo.
Crossing 21 and taxiing via Bravo, United 1780. Is this Bravo? I don't know. I don't know. Airport map. Yes, it is. Helps if you know where you're going.
Delta 1409, welcome to Portland. You can exit left to the gate via Alpha.
Roger. Yeah, to the gate via Alpha, Delta 1409.
Alaska 62, welcome to Seattle. Exit right to the gate via Bravo.
Got that all up. APU. Get me remembering things. Finally! I remembered to turn on my APU before I get there. I'm going to go ahead and call GSX, let them know I'm coming into Echo 6. Gate. Echo. I guess I'm going into Echo 5. No, don't want to follow me.
United 996, you better contact South.
Passing 2,500, United 996.
United 996, thanks. Climb flight level 370, turn right heading 070.
Alright, so Bravo's going to be the right turn here.
070 and up to flight level 370, 996.
Bravo's the right turn.
Delta 726, radar contact lost.
He did say cross 2-1, so I'm crossing 2-1. Ah, spoiler alert, big brother. Shit, what was my on time? Oh, it was probably like 2 minutes ago?
996, you can proceed direct to Roseburg, VOR.
Direct to Roseburg, VOR, United 996.
Now, where is Echo 6? Because I see a bunch of United airplanes over there. I may have to pull up my taxi chart while I'm moving. I want to say it's over here. It's just a guess. Okay, so let's pull up our charts. Portland, PDX, open charts list. Taxi, parking and gates and coordinates. Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. Lucky me. Where the heck am I going here? Where am I? Tango. Alright. Last bag was scanned off at 10. So I got a couple more minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna be late. Yep, I'm already 2 minutes behind him. Son of a biscuit. How did they go faster than me is the question. Speaking of APU, electricals over to the APU, and we missed our turn at Kilo, and I just took out some taxiway lights. Oops. This is why you need FOs, man. This is why you need FOs. See, that's a bunch more United airplanes. I like the look of that. And I am blinding everybody. Sorry. My bad. And let's see, where's Echo 6? About in the middle? Let's check the 10-9. Where am I at? Getting pretty close. I forgot to turn off the stupid staircases that GSX puts in every time. Oh, I wanted to follow the real 1780 so bad. Why did P3D have to forsake me? It broke my heart. There's my marshaller. Slow it down a little bit. Almost there. I am so sad about that freaking sim crash right when I needed it to be alive. Where is the center line? Do I have to do this wacky 180? Yes, I do. That is crazy. Holy crap, okay.
Alaska 1798, depart M, heading 160, then descend 4000.
What M is that heading 1?
Yeah, there's no way I would have been able to do that. I was like, where am I going?
FedEx 250, you'll be leaving airspace in a bit. Vancouver's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good night.
Alright. I was gonna say, do not freeze, Sim.
FedEx 250,
Not this close. Not here. Alright.
On Seattle, so Alaska 1798, confirm 160 after M.
Affirmative.
I'm like right down the middle. Why is she giving me weird things? Okay, there's 20 feet, 17 feet. And stop! Sorry! Parking brakes on. And engines off. Parked a bit too far and to the left. That's okay. GSX, request deboarding. Menu, FS actions, let's open those cargo doors up. Open. Open that left door, hopefully the... Whoops, no, go away. Go away. Away with you. Cargo door forward, already got it opening. Did they already get the jetway to me? No? Sewed, maybe? Auto dock E5. Aircraft door too close to the jetway. How? How is that possible? Okay, anyways, I was in at 05, so 305. Well, I guess my passengers don't get to leave through the jetway. Okay, well, we made it to Portland. Let me go ahead and secure this airplane.
Airman Zulu for ice and freezing level
valid until Chris, you said it's RON, it's remaining overnight?
Zulu. Airmen Ice, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Nevada, and Utah. For most of the area, moderate ice between freezing level and flight level 220, freezing level to 1000.
Yeah, I'm not thinking so, dude.
Conditions continuing beyond 0900
through
1500 Zulu. Freezing level ranging from surface to 15.
Is he giving him a weather brief? That's awesome. I've never once asked for a weather brief. Turn off that taxi light, stop blinding everybody. Ground power is available, APU is off. I guess you can turn everything up to the max. I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Where was I? Up to the top. IRS is off. And electrical and hydraulic pumps off. Turn off bleed valves. Isolation valve closed. Packs are off. Packs off. Recirc fan off. Recirc fan off. Fuel pumps are off. Pitot heats and window heat is off. We got the battery running. Yaw dampers off. Yep, we're good up there. Gen bus off, 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 off. All of these are off. Position off. Turn off the logo. Turn off the anti-collision, the wings, and the wheel well. Igniters are good. All of this is good. Oh, sorry, passengers. You can get off now. Emergency lights are off. Standby power can go off. Or not. You could stay on. That's cool. And what else? What did I miss? Ooh, shit, I can turn that off. Don't nobody need to know we're on the ground. And radios we can leave alone. Flight deck door is unlocked. Coolio. And yeah, that ought to do it. This airplane looks pretty darn secure to me. I just got to cut off the ground power and shut off the battery. Which, at this point, we may as well do. I don't know why the fuel truck's here, but... Anyways, it goes to Denver tomorrow morning, but I won't be going to Denver tomorrow morning.
Turn left heading 070 vectors to 5.
Good stream. Thank you everyone for coming. I know we had a kind of busy way out, but that kind of slowed down there at the end, but, you know, that's cool. I don't mind. It's not a big deal. Other than the fact that my gate didn't want to play ball, so for whatever reason, even though I parked right down the middle. It's all right. It is what it is. I guess that gate can't go any lower than it currently goes for this particular scenery, but we get that message out of the way. But thank you everyone for coming. I'll upload to YouTube. You can comment on there if you missed anything. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow. I'll come up with something to get my 9 hours behind the door. Yeah, no kidding. It's time for some crew rest at this point. Did I forget a light? I think I forgot a light. Wings off. I can just turn that off. And yep, I guess we can go ahead and turn off the ground power. And just shut her down. And turn off that. Turn that off. And turn the battery off. We got us a dead airplane. Ah, lovely. But yeah, thanks for coming tonight. Appreciate the support. I will talk to you guys sooner rather than later. But again, we'll get back at it later. It's good to be back streaming. Good night.